Hey everybody, this is for Dust on Gaming with episode 7, match number 2 with Izzet Phoenix here in Modern. This particular version is Ross Merriam's latest creation, or version of the deck from SCG Regionals this past weekend. It is very similar to what's already been seen: 2 Terra Manor, 2 Crackling Drake, 2 Surgical Extraction. The main's kind of becoming the industry standard, both because of the Arclight Phoenix Mirror and the Dredge matchup. Can also occasionally spike like a Tron piece with a Thought Scour, Surgical it away, steal a free win that way. Beyond that, got your usual fare: gut shots, lightning bolts, lava axes, or not like lightning axes, not lava axes, to deal with creatures. Thought Scour and Faithless Looting to get your Arclight Phoenixes in the graveyard, Metamorphose, and a bunch of free spells to help flip your Arclights back into play, get your Thing in the Ice to flip. Beyond that, I mean, it's pretty normal fare for the deck. Sideboard: Ceremonious Rejection for the colorless decks, Dispel and Spell Pierce for the combo / control decks in the format. So this hand is pretty reasonable. Do need to find a second land, and we're on the draw, so it's even more likely to find it. It's only getting to 5. That means my money's on Dredge or Kron, right? None of the above. Alright. So probably losing Thing in the Ice here, or one of our cantrips maybe. Losing Seer Visions. Alright. Give the illusion that we didn't draw land here. Though it does lose a little bit of scry value on our... I think we bottom that. Our opponent likely... I don't think they're playing... Could have a Fatal Push here for this Thing in the Ice. That's adorable, but, whatever. Yep. Not unsurprising that they didn't take with, since they did not take it with, whatchamacallit. So, Liliana coming down. Lingering Souls. Oh, those are annoying. Metamorphose. Red and blue. Thought Scour, target me. Thing in the Ice. So can't play that this turn anyway. So since we're up against E, the Arclight's back. Thought he was a goner, but the Arclight's back. Flashes back some souls. Attacks with their stuff here. So black-white tokens. Thought he was a goner, but the Arclight's back. Gonna incentivize our opponent to trade here. Go ahead, save a life. Save a life, use a gut shot. Opponent have a... Of course the opponent has one final Fatal Push. Because why wouldn't they? Esper tokens? Interesting. Just gonna hold on to that land. comes the token. Sure. Alright. So a lot of draws, just kill our opponent here. That, however, is not one of them. So we got, what, 3 bolts in our deck. So I wonder what the blue splash is for. Gideon? Yeah, that one's annoying. Running out of... Should have left the stuff back, my friend. So, what is the blue splash for is the question. Ally. Syndicar. Let's see. You know your deck kind of sucks when it has no results. Not saying that tokens is not a reasonable deck, I'm just simply saying black-white zombies, Orzhov mid-range. Oh, well, I'm just going to presume it's for, like, from counter spells or something stupid, so... Let's bring in the Blood Moons, bring in Anger of the Gods. Spell Pierces, maybe? Surgical could be okay in certain spots. Gutshot's probably pretty terrible. Lightning Axe is probably pretty terrible. And try it like that. Yeah, I mean, this is a Phoenix hand, so keeping. What might get punished for their sequencing here if they go for like a discard spell this turn? Badoop. Could potentially whip my thing out next turn. Of course, our opponent could have a Liliana of the Veil here. Looks like that is more likely than not. Of course they do. Punishing us for using, well, they would have done the thing with Spell Pierce anyway, so... love to find a blood moon right now. Red and blue, I guess. Discard this. Spire Bluff Canal, it doesn't do anything. Opponent's God Souls. Do I spell curse my own spell to get rid of this Liliana? Probably should have played my Steam Vents out there so I don't have to take damage to cast this, oh, got Lingering Souls. Alright. Chump. Nope, no chumps. Interesting. Trigger. Another thing. Alright. So... Liana? Polymorph. Emrakul. That explains blue. It's for garbage polymorph deck. Gotcha. So I guess we're dead. Yep, that was annoying. Alright, now that we know why they've got blue in their deck. Spell doesn't really help combat that. Guess we just do what our deck's supposed to do and try to win that way. Pretty easy mulligan. Well, not easy mulligan, but necessary mulligan, I should say. I guess we go for the whole... Pass the turn. Sure. Of course, we draw the Arclight Phoenix like a champ. Wow, all the hate cards. Guess we have to use the alternative mode on Arclight Phoenix here. Did not bring in braids, so surgical. It's wonderful lingering souls here. So your hand is surgical, Liliana, fatal push. Wow, what a hand. Vitalities, some detention spheres, some polymorphs. One Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn. And a bunch of I Hate Phoenix cards. Gotcha. Does look like we are going to lose this matchup, though. Do we pitch Anger or do we pitch Bolt here? Guess we pitch Anger. Guess in the end, it really doesn't matter which card we kept in our hand. Pass turn here. Got way too many ways to cover Arclight Phoenix right now. Alright, well, I mean, we got by the wonderful polymorph trick their deck has in Game 2, and then Game 3 we just kind of got a little bit unlucky, plus they had so many ways to cover Arclight Phoenix. Even if we would have found Phoenixes, it wouldn't have mattered. So, this has been us for Dustin on Gaming with match number 2 of episode 7 with Izzet Arclight Phoenix in Modern.